Hi guys, I'm Autumn Beckman and welcome to Vlogmas 2023, Day 9. And today I'm bringing to you a good old-fashioned unboxing. I've got a handbag and 3 small goods to share with you today. This handbag was just released and this color is new for this brand too. And I'm doing this unboxing in collaboration with several of my YouTube friends. David's Closet, Dawn Loves Couture, Fuchsia Floyd, Ed Braun, and James Jam. They are all also unboxing handbags from this brand. So I will have all of their videos linked below. Please make sure you go check those out when you're done watching this one. And then of course after that, we will do advent calendars. Let's get started, actually not with the box, but with the 3 small goods. They're all the same piece, but it's a new piece that was released by this brand and they're in different colors. And I think at least one of them is a different size. So let's start with this one, which is a color that this brand has had for a while. I have a bag in this color and the color is Surf and the brand is Portland Leather Goods. And the piece is the Love Bug wallet. This is the smaller of the 2 sizes. So I'll give you a little spin here. Notice that it has gusseted sides. We'll look at that more closely. Portland Leather Goods is stamped on the back. This is a nubuck or brushed leather. I forget exactly what it's called. That Surf is so pretty. And then we've also got the gusset down here. So there's the snap closure on the front. And then there's a little pocket here, but you can't put anything in that. It's just there to reinforce the snap. And then you have these 2 sections where you can put cards. And I will slip some cards in here in a minute to see how many we might be able to fit, because I've seen mixed reviews from people on that. So the smaller size has 2 pockets. The other ones will be a little different. Here's the next piece. I love how nicely they wrap everything in tissue paper because it's always like a Christmas gift, especially when you get one of their mystery boxes. And of course, I will have all of this linked below. This is the large size in the color Aqua, and this is a newly released color. This is another kind of brushed or nubuck sort of leather. And notice here the large size has 3 gussets. So this way they're the same size. The only difference is the number of gussets that they have. So there's the front, the sides, the back, the other sides, the bottom. It's exactly the same as the other one, other than having more space for more things. I really, really like this design. And I know I've seen this from other brands. Portland Leather Goods did not invent this gusseted thing, but I've never used one before and owned one, so I'm very interested to put cards in here in a minute. And the last one. I think this one might be my favorite color of all 3, but I haven't seen it in person yet. It's one I'd never heard of, and I've not seen anything in it. I've only seen the picture on the website. Okay, it's not as bright as I thought it would be, but it's a very nice color. It's a green. And it's called Matcha. Ooh, this leather is quite a bit softer and smushier than the other 2. This one is a smooth leather. Yeah, this is my favorite of the 3 for sure. I love this leather. So large size with the 3 gussets, the stamp on the back. It's exactly the same as the others. And then, oh yeah, this one's my favorite. I love this leather. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna need a bag in this. But I don't think they've released a bag in this. Not that I've seen anyway. Okay, let's put cards in. I'm not going to fill the whole thing, but I've got a bunch of Starbucks cards from when I was a teacher. So let me put 1 card in. There you go, that fit very easily. I have 4 other cards. So let's put that in the same pocket. That's 5 cards there, and that fits pretty easily. It's not difficult to get any out. And since these are completely separate pockets, the thickness of each one is not going to be dependent on the thickness of another. So that'll hold a lot. Nice. Oh, I like this. I've really been needing something like this too. Not that I don't have plenty of other card holders, but you know, I've just needed something small and compact, but also with some organization to hold some cards. Now let's get to the bag. Anybody have a guess as to what this is? If you follow Portland Leather Goods, you probably know what new bag they just released. So let's get into it. We've got their card here, and then there's the bag. And I have peeked at this already. I hadn't peeked at the card holders, but I peeked at this to make sure it was good, because I've had it for a few weeks. I bought it the day that it was released, and there was another color, actually, this one, Aqua, that I wanted to get it in also. I missed the Aqua. I got this one. This was my first choice anyway. And again, if you're familiar with Portland Leather Goods and what they released and the colors, you're not going to be surprised by this. I think this does have a front, so I'm going to show you the front. It is the Raindrop bag in Cowboy Green. That is some kind of color. This is a pretty bold green, and I love that it has all the pull-up, all the variation and the color there. That is so nice. This is just stamped with a little tree here for Portland leather. It doesn't say Portland leather anywhere else on the outside. It has these rolled handles like you'd find on a Speedy, which is really nice. And obviously there's a little shine to it, but it's really not so bad. It's just that I've got this giant light right on it. So we've got a rivet in the side, which I think is where the D-ring is going to be inside for the crossbody strap. And then there's the bottom. And mine is an almost perfect. And, oh, it does say Portland leather stamped back here. So I'm not sure what about it is not perfect. When you open it up, you've got a snap right there and the crossbody strap. And once you remove the paper, you can see the inside of the bag, of course, is the raw leather, which is typical of Portland leather goods. Here's the other side. No pockets, none on the inside or the outside. They have SLGs for that. There's a little leather tag in here, very difficult to see, but it says Portland Leather Goods made in Mexico. Also want to point out the edges are not glazed. They are just layers of leather and they're just left raw. The base is 8.5 inches by 3.5 inches deep, and it's almost 7 inches tall. There's definitely enough room to put your arm through those handles, so it's not going to be a wiggle your hand through and it just sits on your wrist situation. You can definitely get it up to your shoulder. Not up to your shoulder, but up to your elbow. And I've got a kind of thick sweater on right now that's preventing that. And the crossbody strap is adjustable. It has 7 holes to adjust it here, and it has that little slider to keep the end of the strap in place. It's about on the middle setting right now, and on me that sits right here. That's cute. If you're familiar with Portland Leather Goods, you're probably familiar with their mini crossbodies, so I just want to give you a quick size comparison side by side so you can see how much smaller the Raindrop is compared to the Mini. So it's still a great size handbag, but it's not going to hold quite as much as the Mini crossbody will. It's a little shorter, and then here are the bases side by side, which I always think is helpful. Those colors are really pretty together, aren't they? This is mulberry, in case you're wondering. I think this is the first rolled handle that Portland Leather Goods has ever done, and what I love about a rolled handle is that you can wrap a twilly around it, so you can add a little more color. You can protect the handles from lotion or whatever might be on your hands. So I'm going to have fun with that. Let me know if you have any other questions about that bag that I can address in a further video. I know I didn't do a what fits. That's because, I mean, what's not going to fit? Your wallet will fit. Full-size wallet will fit. An iPad mini will fit in this, but not a bigger iPad. Your phone will fit. Let me do one more comparison. Here's a pochette accessoire, and you can see how that compares to the bag. You can fit it in, but you kind of have to squish it a little bit like that. But the mini pochette would definitely fit. So that's the Raindrop bag and the Love Bug pouches. And now it's Advent calendar time. Hello, Baron. Can I help you? I don't think you want spices, do you? That's what we're going for first. Door number 9. Number 9. Number 9. Is that barbecue seasoning? That's right up our alley. Thank you, Spice Calendar. Paul is going to love that. Speaking of Paul, Advent Calendar door number 9. It's hard to see, but that's 9. Another nutcracker. And Olivier and Co. Number 9. Well, I pre-opened the doors to make it a little faster for you guys. This calendar has been a little bit difficult to get into, and I just busted the door all open. All right, another jar of something. It looks wet. What is this? Ooh, fig melon jam. That sounds good. We like jam. Love figs. Not sure what kinds of melons these are. It's too small to read. Ingredients. Fruit, fig, I don't know. Can you read that? There's something new afoot at the Biltmore. Do you see it? It's this town here. I got this in the mail today, ordered it from Mercari. It's a Henry Bendel snow globe, and it's called Puppy Love. Can you tell why? It has doggy in it. There's one there. There's also one there behind the glare of the light. There it is. Very, very cute. Who here remembers Henry Bendel fondly? Speaking of fondling, let's go up to the Biltmore and see what kind of debauchery is happening tonight. Oh, nothing too bad this time. They're just observing the new snow globe. Let's give it a little spin here for them so they can watch it snow. How very lovely. Finally, something nice and Christmassy. Well, until the inevitable death. Hello, Roxy. Now it's your turn. Wahaha. Oh, barely even caught that one on camera. Door number 9. A peanut. Hello, Vincent. Did you just get off your swing? Have a peanut for you. Want to come get it? Oh, you're going to reach? You're not going to climb over? Okay, that's all right. Wow, that was a loud crack. So good at those peanut cracks. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for joining me here for day 9. Hope to see you back for day 10. And I hope you have a fantastic day. Happy Vlogmas.